for me because I was already up.
Give it up to me. Give it up 20.
Whenever you're ready, Dan.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm glad to be here. Today, I'd like to pay tribute to my daughter, the miracle of my life, and how she changed me. I'll never forget December 29th, 2005. It was a bitter, cold day, a day filled with anticipation, fear, and happiness. After 9 months of waiting, my daughter was finally coming into this world and into my life, making me a father for the first time. I was overwhelmed with excitement when the midwife came in and announced that she would come back with the doctor to deliver my baby girl. It was a hard delivery for my wife, our family, and me, but even harder on my daughter. When my baby girl finally came out, I couldn't hear anything coming from her. She was limp and a deep, dark purple due to complications during the delivery. My daughter is extremely special to me because of the strength, love, and bravery she showed me on that bitter cold day of December 29th, 2005. Now let me tell you about the strength my daughter has. Strength comes in many forms, but on that day, I witnessed true strength. As the doctors carried my daughter over to the observation table, she was completely limp and a deep, dark purple due to lack of oxygen. Only silence came from my daughter's mouth, and my heart filled with fear. I quickly walked over to her, and as I did, the doctors were cleaning out her airways, and she began to cry. I was extremely excited at that moment. I extended my hand over to her cautiously to let her know that she wasn't alone. And before I knew it, she grabbed my index finger, and the cries became whimpers, and she calmed down. Her grip was tighter than anyone had ever grabbed me before. Her breaths became stronger, and as time passed, she was finally acting like a normal baby. Now let me tell you how she showed me love. My daughter's love for me was present from the day of her birth. As she sat there holding my finger, a tremendous feeling of love and happiness came over me. The thought that just my simple touch calmed her down was amazing. And though she was calm from the love I showed her, I was restless inside for my upcoming deployment. A 12-month deployment with the Army to Afghanistan, which would take me away from her a month after her birth. My daughter wasn't concerned about my deployment. Her only concern was to show me love. She smiled and was calm for the most part, and when she wasn't, I would sing her a song I created, titled, Little Leilani, Little Nani. While I was away, she suffered from my absence, and many times when I called, she was uneasy. Yet, I'd sing her that song, Little Leilani, Little Nani, and she would calm down. Now let's talk about how her bravery got me through my deployment. My daughter showed me bravery during the most difficult moment I was living, waiting for her to cry, as she fought for her life. And I made sure to show her the same virtue on the day I deployed. The first 6 months of my 12-month deployment, all I wanted was to be in the comfort of my home with my little girl. And I wasn't living the moment. I was living in a future that wasn't guaranteed. Although my future was not guaranteed, it never crossed my mind that I wouldn't return to hold my baby girl once more. I knew that it was my turn to show my daughter how her bravery on that first day motivated me to do the same thing for my soldiers while I was deployed to Afghanistan. When I started living life focused on the fact that I had to be in Afghanistan and had to lead my soldiers with courage, it made the last 6 months pass with less resistance. I fought day in and day out in the blistering heat and bitter cold for that chance to return home to hold my little girl. My point today was to tell you how my daughter showed me strength, love, and bravery, which has impacted every moment thereafter. Her strength not only held onto my finger, but her spirit held on a chance to live. Since then, I have done everything I can do to show her the same strength, love, and bravery that she showed me on that bitter cold day of December 29th, 2005. She taught me not to take a single moment for granted, and that every moment with her, she and I will treasure forever. She is the one that gives me balance in my life when times are difficult. Thank you. How's the time?
6:09.
Good.